Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Doué. And it's Zaire Emery. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age.
Kaká! And that is doing no harm at all. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Kaká. Kaká! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Doué. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Nakata. Tacho gets good distance on it. And here's Savinho. Nakata. And that was very necessary. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Doué. That'll be a throw-in. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. And it's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
22 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10, Kaká.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Back when it goes. Nakata. Brilliantly cut out. Lee Kang-in. And he's managed to get rid. He is through here. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hong Kong with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Savinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Hernandez. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Nakata. Nakata. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Nakata is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Kukçu goes short. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Hong Kong have their third corner. Kukçu with the short one. Big chance! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
But inscrit après 37 minutes de jeu par le numéro 17.
Hong Kong are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's had a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hernandez gets it clear. He's in a great position here. Real chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Hong Kong have scored 2 quick goals here. Vitinha, Mayulu. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Totti, Kaká.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Lee Kang-in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an
No
example.
foul, says the referee. Sabani. Hernandez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hong Kong absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Souhaitons tous ensemble la bienvenue à
Kong
nos
will
joueurs
be
sur le
wanting
terrain.
more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's having a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Kvaratskhelia. And it's Vitinha. And it's Nakata. Kirkchu. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Lee Kang-in. Mayulu.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Totti. Hernandez. And Mayulu. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. He's under a lot of pressure there. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Mayulu. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Totti. And how did he not make it for?
Totti clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Hong Kong get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Savinho opts to play it back. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. What a throw in. And it's Conte. Great chance! And he's lifted it over.
Changement en cours.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Zaire Emery. Doué. Lee Kang-in. Good ball, good take. Kukçu. And it's Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. Raul, always looking for that half a chance.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kukçu. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Kukçu. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Mayulu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14, le numéro 21, le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 10.
Vitinha plays it short.
Le numéro 8.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha. Now it's Zaire Emery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the... Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Thuram wins the duel this time. Now it's Palmer. Vitinha. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Palmer. Nicely spread. Now it's Dembele. Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. That is lovely. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Le numéro 21.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Hong Kong are having a ball here. Mayulu.
Hong Kong are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! Hakimi. And it's Mendes. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Rijkaard tries making a foray down the right. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Zaire Emery. And he cuts out the supply. Mayulu. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Thuram picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Hong Kong definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.